Hey everyone, and welcome. Have you ever found yourself trying to describe an outfit in German and just getting stuck? Well, today we are cracking the code on German grammar's little fashion secret so you can sound every bit as sharp as you look. Let's get right into it. So let me ask you this. What could high fashion possibly have in common with German grammar? I know, it sounds like a setup for a joke, right? But the answer is actually pretty cool. It's elegance, it's structure, and it's the fact that everything has to fit perfectly. And that is the secret we're gonna unlock today. Okay, so our journey into German fashion starts with the most fundamental rule of all, the gender of every single garment. Seriously, this isn't just some optional detail. It is the foundation of the entire outfit, grammatically speaking, of course. That's right. You have to think of it like a high-end boutique, where every single piece has its own designated spot. In German, a skirt isn't just a skirt. It's either masculine, feminine, or neuter. And knowing which is which, that's your first crucial step to sounding like a native. Let's look at a few examples, shall we? You can see right here, the skirt, der Rock, and the coat, der Mantel, those are masculine. The trousers, die Hose, are feminine, and the dress, das Kleid, is neuter. Oh, and for plurals like shoes, die Schuhe, it's always die. The main takeaway here is that you've got to know the gender before you can even think about adding a description. Now, are you feeling a little overwhelmed? Don't be. Seriously, don't worry. Because we're about to get to the big aha moment of this whole thing. I call it the tailor's analogy. This is the part that makes it all just click. Okay, here it is. Just imagine the piece of clothing you're talking about, the skirt, the dress, whatever, is a mannequin. It has a fixed, unchangeable shape, and that shape is its grammatical gender. Now the adjective, like a color, is the big roll of fabric you're going to use to dress that mannequin. And this is how it breaks down into a simple three-step process. It's brilliant. First, you choose your mannequin. Let's say the masculine skirt. Second, you pick your fabric. How about green? And third, and this is the most important part, you have to tailor that fabric to fit the mannequin just right. And that means adding the correct ending to your adjective. All right, enough with the theory. Let's head into the workshop and see this whole tailoring process in action. It's time to put our analogies into practice and start dressing these mannequins in full color. Just remember our rule. You can't just drape the fabric over the mannequin and call it a day. No way. That adjective, our fabric, has to be custom trimmed with the right ending so it perfectly matches the gender of the clothing item. Okay, let's see how this all comes together. Look closely here. For the masculine skirt, it's der grüne Rock. For the feminine trousers, die blaue Hose. For the neuter dress, das rote Kleid. And for the plural shoes, die schwarzen Schuhe. See that? Do you see how the ending of the color word changes every single time? That is the tailoring in action. Now, if all that tailoring sounds a little bit tricky, especially when you're just starting out, please do not worry. German has this wonderful little shortcut. You can think of it as the ready-to-wear collection. It's a beginner's absolute best friend. So, you might be wondering, is there a way to describe that beautiful dress without having to worry about custom fitting the adjective every single time? And the answer is yes, absolutely, and it's incredibly useful, especially when you're on the spot. So here you can see the two options right next to each other. On the left, we have our tailored description, die blaue Hose. But look over on the right, the simple way. Die Hose ist blau. The trousers are blue. See what happened? By using the verb ist, the verb to be, you basically separate the fabric from the mannequin. No tailoring needed. The adjective just stays in its original untouched form. And the best part is, this works for absolutely everything. You can say, das Kleid ist rot und gepunktet. The dress is red and spotted. Or, der Mantel ist dunkel. The coat is dark. In both of those sentences, the adjectives rot, gepunktet, and dunkel don't change at all. It is such a fantastic tool to have in your back pocket. This simple structure is just perfect for talking about anything, really, like the light and fresh colors of Frühlingsmode. That's spring fashion. You can easily say, the colors are light, and you don't have to worry about all those tricky endings. It lets you focus on what you actually want to say, which is what matters most. So, to bring this all home, let's end with this one thought. In German, every adjective is a custom fit. Whether you're doing the complex hands-on tailoring yourself or you're using that simpler, ready-to-wear structure, everything is designed to fit the noun perfectly. The only real question left is, which style will you choose to wear?